I don't know if I'll ever get used to the feeling of looking over my shoulder and seeing myself. It all started a few days before Valentine's Day. I was at the mall, picking out a gift for my girlfriend, Jenna. I wanted to get her something special this year, so I'd been planning for weeks. It was late in the afternoon, a little after 4:30 p.m. The mall wasn't crowded, which was a relief. I didn't have to rush through everything. I was enjoying it, even though I was a little anxious about whether she likes it or not. I had just finished buying the necklace I'd picked out for her when my phone buzzed in my pocket. It was a text from Jenna. "Hey babe, just got home. Can't wait to see you tonight." I smiled. She always knew how to make me feel good. I sent her a quick reply, telling her I'm almost done. That's when I saw him. At first, I thought it was just some random guys walking past me. But then, something caught my eye. He looked familiar, really familiar. I turned around, and for a moment, I thought I was seeing things because it was me. Same jacket, same hair, same walk, but it wasn't me. I watched him for a few moments, trying to convince myself it was a trick of the light. Or maybe someone who just happened to look like me. But there's something up about him. His posture, the way he held himself, it was like he was mimicking me without realizing it. I couldn't explain it, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I kept my distance, trying not to be noticed, but I couldn't stop watching him. He passed by the store where I just bought the gift, and for a split second, our eyes met. It wasn't me looking back at him. It was him. That man who looked like me. His gaze was cold, unsettling. He didn't smile, he didn't wave. He just stared at me. And for some reason, it felt like he knew exactly what I'm thinking. I felt a chill run down my spine. I quickly turned away, trying to convince myself it was nothing. I was tired. Maybe I was just imagining things. But when I left the mall and got into my car, I saw him again. This time, he was standing outside the entrance. Just standing there, looking right at me. And again, it wasn't me. It was that man, standing perfectly still, staring like he knew exactly where I was going. I drove off quickly, my heart pounding. I told myself I was overreacting. It was just some guy who happened to look like me. I didn't even know why I was shaking so up by it. But that night, when I got home, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Jenna greeted me at the door, smiling and excited. I smiled back, trying to act normal, but my mind was still racing. I kept thinking about that man. Why did he look like me? Why was he following me? Jenna noticed I was off, and I played it off. "Just a long day," I said. We spent the evening together, and I tried to forget about what had happened earlier. But as we were getting ready for bed, she turned to me with a confused look on her face. "Babe, you're not gonna believe this. I swear, I saw you outside the apartment earlier tonight. Like, just standing there for a few minutes. I thought it was you, but when I looked again, you were inside with me." I didn't know what to think. My stomach dropped. I didn't know what to say. I had been inside the apartment the whole time. I hadn't stepped outside. "Are you sure? You probably just saw someone else who looked like me," I said, trying to sound casual. But Jenna shook her head. No, it was you, I swear. I didn't sleep much that night. My mind kept racing, replaying the event at the mall and Jenna's words. I didn't know what to make of it. Was it a coincidence? A trick of the light? Or was something more strange going on? The next day, I went to work, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. I kept checking my phone for any signs of the man who looked like me, but nothing happened. I couldn't find anything that seems out of the ordinary. But then, the next evening, things got worse. It was Valentine's Day, and I had planned a romantic dinner at home. I wanted everything to be perfect. I had cooked her favorite meal, set up candles, and put on some soft music. I was trying to keep things normal. But then, just as I was finishing dinner, I saw him again. The man. This time, he was outside the apartment, right outside the window, standing in the shadows. I couldn't see him clearly, but I knew it was him. His silhouette was unmistakable. His eyes, I could feel them on me through the glass. I turned to Jenna, my breath catching in my throat. Jenna, look, I whispered. She turned to the window, but when she looked back to me, she was confused. There's no one out there, babe. But I knew what I had seen. I knew it was him, standing there, watching us. I couldn't explain it. The man who looked like me, always just out of sight, always lurking in the shadows, and now he was closer than ever. Jenna's expression changed. She looked worried. Are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. I didn't answer. I couldn't just stood there, staring at the spot outside the window where I had seen him, hoping he would go away, but he didn't. That night, as I lay in the bed, I heard something. A knock at the door. I wasn't expecting anyone. I wasn't expecting anything at all. Jenna was already asleep, and I didn't want to wake her up. But I had to check. I had to know. I got out of bed and quietly walked to the door. When I looked through the peephole, I saw him. It was me. The same face, the same eyes, standing outside my door, smiling. That same cold smile. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was happening. I turned away from the door, panic rising in my chest. I couldn't go on like this. I couldn't live with this thing. This doppelganger, whatever it was. I'm still not sure what happened that night. It felt real. It felt like a nightmare that wouldn't end. I don't know if it was my exhaustion catching up to me, or something truly strange was happening, but I haven't seen him again since. I'm still living in that apartment with Jenna, but the fear never fully left. Every now and then, when I pass a window or look at the mirror, I wonder if I'll see him again, if it's still out there, waiting. And sometimes, when I'm alone, I swear, I hear the sounds of footsteps behind me. When I turn around, there's no one there. And every time I check the door, I always hesitate for a second. I never know if I'll open it and find him standing there, smiling.